Greetings, the Hijabi Gamer here, and I am back. It has been an interesting week, and I have been sorting through a lot of chaos, but I think I've more or less gotten things under control. I am still working on the lighting situation, however, that does lead me to a special thank you and shout out to XRay Girl, who has gifted my channel with something new and cool and exciting. A 10-inch selfie ring light kit. I haven't even opened it yet because I've had it for about a week now, but with everything all chaotic and up in the air, I didn't want to risk it. So I'm going to try it out tomorrow. Going to set it up tomorrow and do a live stream hopefully tomorrow. I am thinking of live streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. However, with Ramadan starting up soon, I just need to sort things out. So if you don't know, for Ramadan, during Ramadan, we fast from sunrise to sunset. So no food, no water, no Red Bull. Yeah, no Red Bull all day. Sunrise to sunset. All day. Kill me now? Yeah. So, yeah, I might either live stream later after we break our fast or during the day as a desperately needed distraction from the hunger and the agonizing headaches that result from the lack of Red Bull. Yeah. Oh boy. So we'll see how things go. However, that does open a whole new can of worms because now that I have all my consoles right over here, there's so many possibilities. I mean, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the Switch, and I have Knights of the Old Republic on PC. Plus, I finally figured out what I was doing wrong with my capture card, and there should be no lag, so consoles are open. So many opportunities. At the very least, I do want to get back into Animal Crossing just to see what is the state of my island after a year of being abandoned. I have not played Animal Crossing in nearly a year. Can the characters die? Something tells me no, but I'm curious to see what is the state of my island. Is anybody left? Or have they all abandoned it? And I might want to try some Mario Kart just to show you how terrible I am at Mario Kart. I have not played Mario Kart since the game was released. Though I do have the game guide for it, which leads me to that. So, comments. I try to keep up with comments. Sometimes it may be a day before I notice them because I also have a full-time job. At the very least, I try to get to the comments within the first, keep up with them on the first day. If you find a heart next to your comment, it means I've definitely seen it. And usually within the first few hours, I am the most active. However, I have a full-time job, and we have a big inventory thing coming up in a couple weeks, so I am extremely busy. So it's kind of hard for me to really keep up with it. But I did notice that someone commented about game guides, which, yes, I do have game guides. I have a whole bunch of them. I pulled out a few of my more interesting ones. So, for example, Cyberpunk 2077 has a game guide. I haven't even played the game yet. But I do have... This is for the game. This is actually for the game. Which I'm sure probably is no longer valid, but it makes me wonder how different it is from the game since they cut out so much content. No surprise, I also have Destiny 2. Another totally pointless one. I mean, Destiny 2 is a constantly changing game. Most of the content in this, as you can see, is the Red War campaign. You can't even go to Titan. However, so I mostly picked this up as a collector's item, as a massive Destiny fan. And finally, one of the more interesting ones that people always find fascinating. This is the original Final Fantasy VII guide. Not the remake, the original game guide. So I have already promised that once I reach 5,000 subscribers, I will do a tour. I do have a whole bunch more game guides, including Mario Kart 8, which has one, the original Kingdom Hearts guide, and even the art book for Anthem and the Art of the Division, which is really interesting to look at. Kind of freaky. So, once I hit 5,000, I should also do something about my handhelds, because I also have a bunch of unusual handhelds, because I love handhelds. So, we'll see how things go. Anyway, even though I haven't been making videos for the last week, I have been keeping up with things, so I thought I'd give a general rundown on my thoughts about the insanity that's been going on, because, wow, you can't go a week without craziness. So I did see the whole new Star Wars, The High Republic, their new characters, Clone A and Clone B. That's what their names were? Or did they actually have names? Because, honestly, in Star Wars, calling them Clone A and Clone B seems almost insulting to clones, because in Star Wars, the clones actually have personality, whereas these two, I don't mean to offend or insult anybody, but I think those two characters do it on their own. Offend and insult anybody who's trans or non-binary. Without any hair, eyebrows. They basically look like generic Jedi. They remind me of this thing called money. These kind of little white, like bunny-like figurines. Well, they weren't white. They were, artists would design them so you could buy them as like blind bags. I never bought them myself, but I've seen them online. And at one point you could buy a blank white plastic figure that came with markers, and you can color it in and make your own designs. Well, that's what those two characters from the High Republic remind me. They are basically bland, generic Jedi. And you get your crayons or your markers and you create your own Jedi. I don't even remember their names. Honestly, Star Wars for me is dead. I am, if I wasn't keeping up with different YouTube channels that mentioned it, I would not be looking for anything Star Wars. Geode the Rock, now Clone A and Clone B. Add the fact that everything Disney's been doing, you're not getting me. I'm going back to the EU. After I finish a Warhammer 40k book I'm reading right now, I will be looking into the Thrawn trilogy. There's also a ton of Warhammer 40k books I really want to read, because I really want to get through the Horus Heresy. I love Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k is just awesome. So, Star Wars is dead. After what they did with Gina Carano, and they are definitely trolling fans. You're not going to threaten or insult me into buying your product. So, not interested. As for Gina Carano, I hear she can't... God, I mean, this is insane. That former Senator Heidi Heidkamp, or was it Dolores Umbridge? Because she definitely looks a lot like Dolores Umbridge. Wow. And she said that, just without any pause, just blatantly, wow. I kept hoping Bill Maher, I saw the videos. I kept expecting him to be like, wait a minute. Isn't Gina Carano making a movie with Ben Shapiro? Isn't Ben Shapiro Jewish? Either that or just turn to her and be like, are you insane, woman? What are you talking about? Yeah. Wow. And now apparently Twitter is trying to shadow ban her. Which, I don't know if that's any loss. I have a fraction of the number of followers she has, and I can't keep up with Twitter. I keep up more with YouTube comments than Twitter. Honestly, I am joking with people to see how long it will take for me to get banned, which is why I'm basically just throwing things out there. Like, yeah, The Last Jedi sucked. What you gonna do about it? I even responded to that guy from Red Letter Media who was like, hey, how do you explain me? Because I appeared on a live stream with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers and Ryan from Arcade Outpost. So by their logic, I've been radicalized as well. So does that make me alt-right white supremacist? The cat's playing. Interesting. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just amazed by the whole Red Letter Media thing because I've seen some of their videos and they seem to be sort of like us, but apparently not. And as Clownfish TV pointed out, they're not in the Rewriting Ripley article or on Transparency Tube. Neither am I, but I think they're nuts. The Rewriting Ripley people. I think they're nuts. I've started reading the article. I've also started watching Titans on HBO Max, and one of them is more interesting than the other. It's Titans. Yeah. Honestly, watching paint dry would be more interesting than that Rewriting Ripley article. So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to say hi, give my take on everything that's been going on, and I hopefully will see you around. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, once I get to 5,000, I will show off everything here. I've got a ton of some unusual... I even have books in Japanese, including an extremely rare Star Trek book that I picked up from Japan. Well, Amazon Japan. A while ago. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you around the tower. Gotta go check out what the cat's doing. She's going nuts.